Also, where? I ordered the roadmap to be loaded. Even if you played the game before, you still get destroyed. Yeah. Alright, health warning. Sensitivity warning. Capcom warning. And autosave warning. Let's get cooking. And what kind of game do we have scheduled up for the next season? Alright. Turnabout Reclaim. Trial Day 1, cross-examining Buckler. Oh yeah. You gave us Symphony of War. That was on our list of what will be played after Bark Bark Bark. July 21, 10:39 a.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby number 3. Mr. Wright, are you going to cross-examine Sasha? I guess I'll have to ask her about the noise from the stuff falling down. Mr. Wright? Mr. Rhymes, why did you lie? I didn't want Sasha to have to appear in court. I thought if anybody had to testify, I should be the one to do it for her. But why would you go to all those lengths? A Panther Man I might enjoy? Oh boy. Did you see the entry for the 20th on that calendar? The note about meeting the captain at the Orca pool? Yeah, I found that calendar in the nap room. I think it's probably Sasha's. What? Well, that means... I guess it does look like more of a woman's calendar than a man's. Calendar updated in the court record. Apparently belongs to Sasha. A meeting with the victim was scheduled for 7 a.m. on the 20th. Husbandos and waifus for just about everybody. Oh, Lord. I didn't want suspicion to fall on Sasha. Mr. Wright, I gotta go back to the aquarium to look after the orchid in Sasha's place. I'll be rooting for you on the other end of that TV phone. Please take care, Sasha. Okay, we can't let Prosecutor Blackwell get the best of us. Time to refocus. You're right. After all, we're the only ones who can save Orla. July 21st, 11:02 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 4. The court will now reconvene. Prosecutor Blackwell, please call the witness to the stand. Again, you waste your breath. My name be Sash, and I'll be one of Captain Orla's swashbucklers. I come to rescue me Bucko from the false charges put on her by Dread Pirate No Stash. He's a turning time, yes. No Stash. I guess No Stash refers to Prosecutor Blackwell this time. Well, it can't be the judge. He has a mustache and a full beard. Now then, Captain Judge, shall we begin the pirate court? Captain Judge? I rather like that. It makes me feel like a salty old sea dog. Probably got a salty old sea dog. And see, how is that for a self-intro? The court is not a show. State your full name and occupation. I'm Sasha Buckler. I work at Shipshape Aquarium. I perform in our Swashbuckler Spectacular Pirate Show alongside Orla as her trainer. Well, you seem like a completely different person now. You really think so? Thanks. I was in my pirate show persona just then. Prosecutor Blackwell said I could introduce myself any way I like. I'd bet money he didn't think you were going to do it like that. And what will this witness testify about? The orca manipulated the victim into playing volleyball and then knocked the items down. The witness will report about hearing the noise that caused the victim's death. Now wait just a minute. Sure, Orla uses the ball to break props sometimes. She even spiked the ball at the giant octopus's leg yesterday when I was cleaning. The bird in court. It's the orca in court. So Orla was the one who broke that leg, huh? But she couldn't have knocked down that huge stack of equipment with her little ball. I thought you were paying attention to the trial over the telecast. But you apparently know nothing of what we've been discussing. The orca knocked down the equipment by pulling on the cloth that was underneath it. No one said anything about the orca knocking it down with a ball. What? Is that what we're talking about? I came in here to give Prosecutor Nostash a good keel haul. I'm the one getting the cat of nine tails. Oh, he's vicious as a tiger shark. Miss Buckler, just focus on your testimony. You'll be all right. Don't worry. We'll take care of that tiger shark for you. Oh, no. Thank you, Athena. Okay, I can do this. My testimony will be phenomenal. All right, Miss Buckler, please proceed with your testimony. Witness testimony. Hearing the noise. I admit I heard Orla summoning me with a loud noise. But the aquarium guest scream I heard over the walkie-talkie was more urgent. I talked to Norman de Plume first, then went to the pool room with the security guard. The equipment was everywhere, and the captain was lying in the middle of it all. Her story doesn't seem to be much different from Marlon Rhymes' testimony. Or does it? The circumstances are different. The actual order of Orla's actions depend on the order the witness heard the two noises. If she heard the scream first, the prosecution's claims don't stand up.
Objection!
Unfortunately for you, she doesn't remember the order of what she heard. She doesn't? I was distracted at the time, so I don't really recall which one I heard first. That's a real trouble, actually. I find that when I'm transcribing audio out for the captions or whatever on these videos. I will have things written down in one order and they totally did not happen in. Anyway, I was distracted at the time, so I don't really recall which one I heard first. I was lost in thought until the guard brought me back to myself. Sorry I'm no help. As long as the order remains unclear, I shall not alter the prosecution's claims. After killing the victim with a bag of coins, the orca toyed with the body in the water. I have to turn things around here somehow. Unless I can prove the sound Sasha heard was not the sound of the victim's murder, Blackwell's claim that Orla pulled down the equipment to kill the victim will stand. If I want to save Orla, I have to find a contradiction, no matter how small. Very well. Your cross-examination, please, Mr. Wright. All right, cross-examination. Hold on, I'm going to open this. It might be loud. That's probably louder than it was. Hearing the noise. I admit I heard Orla summoning me with a loud noise. Summoning you?
Hold it!
What made you think Orla was summoning you? Orla knows the sound of her cries doesn't carry far enough. So sometimes she summons people by making a loud noise. That Orla's smarter than the average whale, I tell you. Tucker would not be bested in a battle of wits.
Hold it!
Wait a minute. Widget is the smartest one of all. Widget's not even an animal. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the smartest one of all? Widget. Am I expected to enter trucy into this? My kid is better than yours, a palooza? And did you heed the summons of this very intelligent Orla immediately? I couldn't right away, although I was concerned about her, of course. With the aquarium guest scream I heard over the walkie-talkie was more urgent.
Hold it!
You heard Mr. Plume scream. You heard it over the walkie-talkie. Don't only staff have those? Only staff have those. That's my confusion point that I will raise unless we hear something weirder. You heard Mr. Plume scream? That's right. I heard it through the walkie-talkie of a guard making his rounds. Okay, that's suspicious, sure. Ah, I can still hear it in my head. It was so loud I thought it was a sea lion. Mr. Plume sort of reminds me of a sea lion, actually. I know, right? Ooh, I should call her Sea Lion Lady and see how she likes it. I guess Athena's still upset about being called Yellow Girl. What did you do after hearing the visitor scream? I talked to Norma de Plume first, and then went to the pool room with the security guard.
Hold it!
You and the security guard headed to the Orca pool room? Yeah. Apparently that obnoxious rider lady said she didn't trust me myself. That's why, after talking to her, the guard and I went to the pool room together. Why be the wench so suspicious? Demand a swordfish do. That's what I felt like saying to her anyway. Oh, I'm afraid I don't get it. That was a line from a show when Orla and Sasha quarrel with each other. Didn't you do Swashbuckler Spectacular homework, Your Honor? Why am I getting scolded here, Mr. Wright? Why am I getting scolded here, Your Honor? Ms. Buckler, please tell me what happened after you headed to the pool room. All right. When the guard and I got there, we saw that the equipment was everywhere, and the cabin was lying in the middle of it all.
Hold it!
What do you recall about the scene exactly? Well, I don't remember much, to be honest. I was in total shock from seeing the cabin like that. If you ask me something specific, I might be able to remember, though. Specific questions, huh? Okay, let's see. What should I ask her about? The things scattered around, or Jack Shipley? Jack is the guy, the victim, yes, okay. Let's ask about the things scattered around. That seems to be more, I don't know, we can hear everything we need to hear. Could you tell me more about the things that were scattered around? They were equipment and props for the new show. The new show? Yeah, we were supposed to debut a brand new Swashbuckler Spectacular yesterday. We already defeated the giant octopus at No Stash after all. We were going to have a new nemesis, Red Stash. He's on the flyer. Oh, that's a fly rifle was distributed. Who will obtain the gold coins hidden in the Skull Rock? Oh, I wish it could be me. Leave it to you, Athena, to know all about it. Orla's even got some new tricks for the new show. Swashbuckler Flyer updated in the court record. An advertisement for a new show. It was dropped by a penguin. So, all the stuff that fell down was for the new show, is that it? That's right. A bunch of props and crates and other equipment stacked up. Your Honor, for the record, I'd like that information added to the witness testimony. Very well. Ms. Buckler, please append what you just said to your testimony. Sure thing. The props for the new show were everywhere, and the cabin was in the middle of it all.
Hold it!
These props for the new show, what kind of things were they? Blow-up dolphin, an anchor, red stashes costume, bag of coins, stuff like that. Captain was wearing his usual costume, and the new props were all there. Where's the red stash costume then? We didn't see that. If that's separate from what he's wearing, which I don't believe, because that's it right there. I mean, he's not wearing the red stash. Sure. But it's the same costume. Captain was wearing his usual costume. The new props were all there. Oh, wait a minute. Something about that doesn't seem right. Is there a problem with Sasha's testimony? Yes. You say the captain was wearing his usual costume, but is that completely accurate? Come on, Phoenix, what are you nitpicking my testimony for? If we look at the body, we see that there's a discrepancy between that and your statement. You stated that the victim was wearing his usual costume, but you'll notice that the victim was wearing a red scarf around his neck. I imagine this red scarf is part of his costume for the new pirate show. Oh, you're right. It's written right here in the flyer for the new show. Featuring the dashing red stash with a fluttering red scarf. Although I have to say, it just looks like a red scarf was added to his old costume. Yeah, well, Captain was never one to spend much money on costumes. But, you know, Captain wasn't wearing that red scarf. But in this photo, I believe I see a red scarf. Yeah, but it's not wrapped around his neck. He's just draped on top of his neck. That red scarf was packed away with the rest of the new show's equipment. He must have fallen on top of the captain when the equipment fell down. Oh, I see. Looks like your discrepancy wasn't really a discrepancy after all. So the scarf doesn't have anything to do with the case? Suspicious. But there's something about the timing of the stuff falling that bothers me. Hold on. The timing of the stuff falling. The timing. Yeah, so if stuff fell on top of him, that means that he fell first. Yes? Theoretically. Scarves do have a tendency to flutter. Maybe my theory's been all wrong from the beginning. Maybe the bag of coins isn't the murder weapon. And so your last cross-examination ends in failure as well. You should know that such a feeble slash will never hurt me. As I said, the orca made the equipment fall and then toyed with the body in the water.
Objection!
I'm sorry, Prosecutor Blackwell, but based on the circumstances at the scene, the defendant couldn't have dragged the body into the water after the equipment fell. And why, pray tell, is that? Oh, I'll tell you all right. If my theory has been all wrong, then I'll just have to fix it. Yes, Mr. Wright, please do tell the court. What indicates that the body was not dragged into the water after the items fell? The scarf, about which we have been speaking. Also, heck, I had no health left. That's fun.
Take that!
This red scarf fell at the same time as the bag of coins. But if the body was dragged into the pool after the bag of coins fell, then the red scarf wouldn't still be on top of the body. What? In other words, the victim was already dead when the equipment came crashing down. Therefore, the bag of coins that fell with the red scarf was not the murder weapon.
Silence!
But it was the defense who claimed the bag of coins was the murder weapon to begin with. Well, yes, that's true. Do you intend to abandon your original argument? After hearing the testimony, I realized my theory about the murder weapon was wrong. Please recall the facts we have learned so far. It's a fact that what Orla bit was the victim's dead body. After all, when we saw the victim on the security footage, he was already dead. But then Orla carried the victim's body to the side of the pool. and knock down the equipment for the new pirate show that was piled up there. Maybe Orla was trying to alert the humans to the victim's condition. Yes, what I've been trying to say. Back. If Orla knocked the items down on the victim after he was already dead, then it means the defendant didn't kill the victim with those items. But that's preposterous. Even still, your argument is lacking. If neither the orc is headbutting nor the bag of coins were the matter of death, then how do you propose the victim was killed? Again, the victim was already dead before being in the pool. Was lying there at the bottom of the pool dead in I guess, the gold skull where the coins were. Yeah, hydrating. Although you'd think autopsy would have discovered these things, but I don't know. Thank you, Ottershmell. Then how do you propose the victim was killed? Very good point. If the defense is now abandoning its original theory, then we would need a new theory as to what the murder weapon was. Alright. I doubt I have no clue would go over well. Alright, let's go over what we still need to find out about the victim's body. What we don't know is how he died and why his body was at the bottom of the pool. I wonder if there's something that would explain both of those things at once. How did the victim's body sink to the bottom of the pool? On diagram, it's easy enough to move the bottom of the pool, but in real life, water would just cause the body to float. Right. Hold on. Water? Okay, then what if we flip that around? What if there was no water? Then the body would go right down in an instant. And the orca? So could the real manner of death be... just falling? Thanks for the great hint, Athena. What? I hope she doesn't even know it. Your Honor, I think we know the real manner of the victim's death. I think won't do, Mr. Wright. I expect a clear answer. Now then, what was the real manner of Jack Shipley's death? What's the manner of death that moved the victim to the bottom of the pool in an instant? Falling, I guess. Please take a look at this diagram of the orca pool. If there was no water in this pool, then it would be very easy to move the victim's body to the bottom of the pool. He would drop straight down. Oh my. Could that be the true manner of death? The orca pool is about 65 feet deep. If the victim were to go from the top of the pool to the bottom when there was no water, then he would, without question, have fallen to his death. Death from a fall. And that's your answer. It all makes perfect sense. If he fell, that would explain the signs of blunt force trauma all over the body, too.
Internet's so varkled.
No. It seems fine to us at the moment. The culprit pushed the victim into the pool when there was no water in it. After doing something to keep the body from floating up, they filled the pool with water. The pool water washed away any signs of blood, so no one would realize that he fell. Surprisingly, that actually makes sense. Order. Order in the court. I'm just as surprised as you are, but I must have order. If falling was the manner of death, then does that mean the defendant's behavior was the result of being manipulated by the true culprit, as the defense claimed? Yes, it would have to be. All that needs to be explained now is how the real culprit commanded Orla. Ms. Butler, is there a way to instruct Orla to fight someone? What? What kind of trick would that be? Of course not. Then could you tell us about the tricks Orla does know? Well, there's jumping, dancing, playing volleyball, and she can spin, do the rock and roll trick, sing swashbuckler spectacular song. Those sound like pretty nice tricks, but I doubt they're related to this case. She's also practicing 2 new top secret tricks. There's a human rocket, where she shoots somebody up in the air. And then there's a lifesaver trick, where she brings a drowning person to the surface. Back. Hey, one of these top secret tricks might have something to do with the case. Now, which of these 2 tricks sounds relevant to the case? The human rocket! The lifesaver trick? So, in the lifesaver trick, Orla brings a drowning person to the surface, correct? You caught it. Orla's still learning how to hold someone gently in her mouth. In other words, the trick where you do have Orla biting gently. So she sometimes bites into their clothes, but she's never hurt a person's skin. She brings down a person to the surface, then that must be it. And then the killer whale swam up toward the surface with the victim in its mouth. That matches up perfectly with what Ms. DePlume said in her testimony. The real culprit must have used the lifesaver trick to command to manipulate Orla. Or again, Orla could be a smart whale and have tried to do that on her own. I still find this very hard to believe. Then let's see it for ourselves. Let's have Orla show us her trick using a practice dummy. As you wish. The prosecution doesn't appear to have any objection. Ms. Buckler, please proceed. Okay, sure. I'll show you Orla's phenomenal trick. Hey Marwood, are you ready over there? Okay, let me just go get the practice dummy. There, it's in the pool. Ready and standing by, Sasha. Here goes. Orla's secret new trick, the lifesaver. The clothes got torn up a little, but the dummy didn't have any new marks on it. Oh. And there you have it. Orla's secret new trick. Wow, that orc is really something. A cute thing like that wouldn't hurt anybody. Sounds like the gallery loved Orla's performance. That was great. That awesome trick captured everybody's heart. Oh, wonderful. I wish I could see more. Looks like we silenced Prosecutor Blackwell. Thank you, Orla and Ms. Buckler. And thank you too, Mr. Rhymes. And so now you can clearly see how Orla was manipulated. The bottom of the orca pool needs to be examined immediately. We might still find some evidence of the victim falling to his death. Prosecutor Blackwell, please have that taken care of at once. Excuse me, Prosecutor Blackwell, but I'm requesting further investigation. Ta-ta, Prosecutor Blackwell, you have to answer the nice judge politely. Oh, that's right. I almost forgot. The thing you asked for just came in. You couldn't be bothered to think of a less violent way to deliver it. What did Prosecutor Blackwell ask for? I've been waiting for this. Oh, and what is that? An updated autopsy report. Yes. What? Why did it have to come now? During the recess, I ordered the body to be re-examined. Something started nagging at me during the course of the trial, you see. Here. I take it you'd like me to read it? Very well. The updated autopsy report! Cause of death. Thought to be from 65-foot fall. Shipley's autopsy report updated in the court record. Instant death from brain contusion. There's signs of blunt force trauma all over the body.
Yes,
Details updated.
the Edgeworth defense.
Blackwell can also be edgy. but this is decisive evidence that substantiates Mr. Wright's theory. What? It's something good for a change? If the manner of death was falling into an empty pool, the Orca can't be responsible. It seems Orla's completed it since it's been proven. I suppose I can't deny that. Well, it's fantastic. You did it, Mr. Wright. Prosecutor Blackwell ain't even trying to refute it. Orla's saved. Yeah. Is it really safe to celebrate? It would appear more investigation of this case is necessary. But first, allow me to render my verdict. The court finds the defendant, Orla Shipley, not guilty.
Freed Willie.
Freed Willie. Oh no. You did it. Thank you so much, Phoenix. Thank you, Athena. Orla and Marlon, thank you too. Congrats, Sasha. Time to celebrate. Go on, eat up. Glad to see everybody so happy. I'm absolutely thrilled about the verdict. Thank you, Right Donor. For what?
Orca money shot.
The drained pool. Thanks to you, the truth is finally clear. Fulbright. Arrest this woman. Certainly. Right away, Prosecutor Blackwell. Sasha Buckler, you are hereby under arrest for the murder of Jack Shipley. What? What are you talking about? What reason could you possibly have? Come now, you must have had some idea in the back of your dull little mind. The true culprit manipulated the Orca in order to have false charges brought upon her. And who is the only one with the ability to accomplish that? It can only be the Orca's trainer. But I'm sure there's some other explanation.
Silence.
I don't need any of your baseless counter-arguments. Have you forgotten? In order to enter the Orca pool room, a security card is necessary. Did we learn that? I feel like I would have remembered that ID card. Give me the back. A security card that only the victim and Sasha Buckler possessed.
No.
Ms. Buckler is the only one who could have caused the victim to fall to his death. What?
How
No.
did diplomacy and such?
Yeah, there's all sorts of shenanigans this requires. Like... like, narratively, someone has to be accused immediately, otherwise we have no way of continuing our point in this trial. But... problematically, it's like... yeah, like... she asked us to investigate. She didn't need us to investigate something that she was already getting away with if it was her. If we hadn't gotten involved, it would have been judged accidental. It was already that. We made it into a case. There's no reason that it would be such. At least, based on that. Shenanigans. No, I don't believe it. Miss Buckler was so upset by Miss Shipley's death, she couldn't have done it. Fulbright. We asked the security company yesterday to check their security card logs. Their report just came in during the recess. The night before the incident, Sasha Butler used her card to enter the Orca pool room.
How does she want to frame the Orca and not help prove the Orca innocence?
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, the existing state of affairs before we got involved at all was that the Orca was blamed. Nobody thought to suspect a human. And now we bring it on to her when she's the one who came in? Back. After that, not a single person entered the pool room. Not until the incident was discovered when Ms. Buckler and the guard ran in.
Objection!
But no one would commit murder where their card usage was being recorded. That's never happened before in any of our back. Apparently, the aquarium employees don't know that their card usage is tracked. What's more, Ms. Buckler was seen arguing with the victim before the incident. So, Ms. Trainer, what were you arguing about? It was...
Sasha, I would die for this Orca Blackwell. Bet.
It was a private matter. But it wasn't anything I would kill him over. That's ridiculous. Ms. Buckler is the only one who entered the room, and she knows how to command Orla. Besides, I thought her suspicious from the very beginning. You suspected Ms. Buckler from the start? The Orca did tricks because someone commanded her to do so. Possibly someone with a heart so black as to make her own part of the murder weapon. The possibility the Orca killed the victim. The possibility a human manipulated the Orca. I looked into both. So he suspected both Sasha and Orla all along. My gratitude to you. After all, you were the one who drew out that information about the lifesaver trick. The Orca you saved was an unwitting victim.
But the pool had to be empty, and wouldn't the Orca perhaps think it's just a new item in the tank?
I don't know where this Orca was put during the time that the pool was empty. I don't bark. A new item in the tank? You mean the body? I mean, the Orca recognizes Jack Shipley. The victim made you look like the weapon that killed Jack Shipley. Oh! Alright, come along then. Let's have a good long talk. Wait, I didn't kill the captain. And I would never try to frame Orla. Why would I hurt the ones I love like that? Sasha? Phoenix, Athena, you gotta believe me. I mean, obviously we're going to continue to defend you. Sasha didn't kill him. I believe that with all my heart. There's gotta be something we can do. I feel the same way. Could I have done something differently? Sans! Flowey, you're gonna make me go back and restore from the same files. And never in my wildest dreams did I imagine things turning out like this. It would appear that this case has taken on an entirely new aspect. But this trial is only concerned with the ruling on the defendant, Orla Shipley. So I'm afraid this concludes today's trial. Court is adjourned. So congratulations. To be continued today. Blank. Right. Venturing onward. July 21st, 1:13 p.m. Write Anything Agency. That was a big sigh, Athena. Did you lose the case? No, we won. The defendant was found not guilty. Then why are you so dejected? Daddy, were you being mean to her? What? Picking on the new kid? Not cool, Mr. Wright, not cool. Wait a minute. Talk about false accusations. We were able to prove the defendant's innocence. But then Sasha got arrested instead. So that's what happened. Well, that's too bad. So what are you two going to do now? We're going to get to the bottom of this. I don't believe for a second that Sasha did what they're accusing her of. I don't believe it either. I won't give up. Boss, let's go see Sasha and tell her we want to represent her. Right now, I imagine she's still being questioned by the police. Let's get started on the investigation first and look for proof of her innocence. Sounds like a plan. Just leave the office to me and Polly, Daddy. If there's anything I can do to help, just say the word. Thanks. If you could organize the evidence and clean the office, that'd be great. I meant anything I could do as a lawyer. Unnecessary evidence given to Apollo. What is unnecessary? That takes care of that. Time to head to the scene of the crime. July 21st, Ship-Shape Aquarium. Orca Pool. That is one scary 65-foot pit in the ground with to have no guardrails on. I'm just going to say. But I guess pools are like that in general. Huh? There's no water in the pool. Hola, where are you? I can hear her at the bottom of the pool. Maybe there's some water down there. Orla sounds so sad. Maybe she misses Sasha. Careful there. You shouldn't get right up the edge like that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't want to end up like the victim. Besides, the police are still conducting their investigation here. Don't go poking around. Don't go acting on knowledge from the future, either. Detective Fulbright. Is something wrong, Miss Lawyer? You look angry. I object to you arresting Miss Buckler. Detective, I'd like to ask you some questions about the case, if you don't mind. Go right ahead. Why arrest Buckler? What do I still have in terms of evidence? Most of the things. Oh yeah, I never actually got to look at the new autopsy. Estimated time of death from 12 to 10 a.m. on July 20th. That's a lot of time. Cause of death, contusion from head trauma. Thought to be from 65-foot fall of the pool. Bruised all over. Ceiling to pool bottom is 100 feet. That's an interesting thing to say. Blow to head received after death. That's another interesting thing to say. Why arrest Buckler? Miss Buckler's 100% innocent, so why'd you arrest her? I understand your desire to believe in her, but the fact remains that she's suspicious. Right now, there are investigators on the scene, so you can come in as you please. But ordinarily, a security card is required to enter this Orca pool room. The victim and Sasha Buckler were the only ones who possessed this card. And yesterday, the day of the incident, there's proof the suspect's card was used. Security card entered the court record. A key card for gaining access to the Orca pool. Only the victim and Sasha had one. Objection! Somebody else could use Miss Buckler's card. Oh my, I guess that would be one possible explanation. Didn't I sound just like a lawyer right there? Yeah, you'd kinda be in trouble if you didn't. Except, the suspect confirmed she entered the room at the time the record states. She said she was here from 3 to 6 a.m. on July 20th. That's some working hours for you. Apparently she was giving the orc a pool room a good cleaning. Cleaning? In the middle of the night? Yes, she said that a lot of the heavy-duty cleaning is done at night. I mean, it is an aquarium with guests and all that. The suspect also admits that she was fighting with the owner before his murder. What's more, nobody saw the victim again after he met with the suspect. I don't know whose voice I was reading that in. Who the heck? Objection. There must be something I can object to in there somewhere. Save your objections for tomorrow's trial. By the way, Detective Fulbright, do you think Miss Buckler's questioning is over? Weren't you the one doing it? Wasn't he the one doing it? No, not yet. Okay, fine. But I told the guy in charge to take it easy on her. Wow. Something wrong? Oops, forget I said anything. It doesn't concern you two anyway. Oh, no. But it does concern us. We intend to represent Miss Buckler. What? You do? In that case, I have a favor to ask. Could you get this medicine to her? Medicine? Looks like a prescription from Hickfield Clinic. I've spent some time at that hospital myself. We confiscated it from her home when we were doing a search. I can't get away here, so if you could make sure she gets it, that would be great. Medicine, huh? Does Miss Buckler have some illness? I think that's the kind of question you'd better ask her. In justice we trust. Now I need to get back to the investigation. Prescription bag added to the court record. Seized from Sasha's residence. She apparently had this filled at the Hickfield Clinic. We can give it to her as soon as they let us talk to her. And we have to return her calendar to her as well. If we can't see Sasha or investigate, we should question people at the aquarium. Okay. So now we're here. I don't have a quest log. Why do they hate me? Okay, no more talking. Alright. So. Let's break medical privacy laws. What do we think Sasha's on? Record is left upon entrance only. So we have no idea how long she could have been in there. Anyway, alright. Let's go check out other people. Hydrate, yeah. July 21. Ship-shape aquarium. Papa Danger. Thank you for the hydrate letters mail. Link. Huh? That door's open. It was closed yesterday. Well, you know what we have to do, right? Of course, boss. We sneak in and check it out. Ooh. Hey, you two. Oh, heck. Who barges into a person's lab without permission? Hey, we're sorry. My apologies, sir. She insisted. Don't throw me under the bus, Mr. Wright. The polite thing to do is knock and ask if you can come in. Now, start over. Yes, sir. Now, knock. Come in. It's not a good... Thank you. Sorry to bother you. Now, what can I do for you? Medical problems? Well, yes. I'm not feeling super good at the moment. We're not making any progress on this murder investigation. Hey, miss, where's the patient? Don't you have your pet with you? Oh, wait a minute. That was my last job. This is the aquarium. I was exhausted from all that questioning. I must have fallen asleep. What's with this guy? My apologies. I just woke up and I was a little groggy. I'm Dr. Herman Crab. I'm Shipshape Aquarium's resident veterinarian. Oh, you're the Dr. Crab Mr. Rhymes mentioned yesterday. And Rhymes also mentioned he hadn't seen Dr. Crab around. I wonder where he was. Turtle in the tank. Son of a gun, this little thing doesn't let me get any sleep. Eep, eep, peep, peep. He's got a penguin in his hair. Oh, what a cute little thing. Who is it? A penguin chick, a member of the little penguin species. She lives in my hair. Oh, you're so lucky. I wish I had pets live in my hair. Athena, no pets allowed in my office. Oh, you're no fun. If you two don't have any particular business with me, please leave. I have to get ready to make my rounds. Back in you go, little one. Wait, we'd like to ask you a few questions to save Miss Buckler. Hold on. Don't tell me you're the curious pair who defended Orla. That's right. Please let us ask you a little about the case. Herman Crab. Dr. Crab, were you gone from the aquarium yesterday? That's right. I had some minor business at the Supermarine Aquarium. The Supermarine? Well, that's a funny name for an aquarium. The Supermarine Aquarium is the nation's biggest dolphin therapy treatment center. I go there myself. I'm friends with their dolphins. You and Apollo were talking about animal-assisted therapy yesterday, weren't you? I go to the Supermarine once a month, but I live here, of course. You live here at the aquarium? That's right. I have a sleeping bag here, and sometimes I use the napper. I'm responsible for the health and well-being of all the marine creatures here. If any of them have a sudden medical emergency, I'll be here to help them. Wow, you're kind of rough around the edges, Dr. Crab, but you care about your work. Hey, buddy. Is this young lady trying to pick a fight with me? I apologize for her, sir. She tends to be too honest. Well, you're no paragon of politeness either, apparently. The penguin chick. Can we see the penguin chick again? Stop. Don't come any closer. Ow! I'm sorry she attacked you. She doesn't like anyone but me, I'm afraid. I was the first one she saw when she hatched, so she thinks I'm her parent. She targets people from my hair, so please be careful. She's just like a little sniper, isn't she? Exactly. That's why I named her Sniper. Her mother's name is Rifle. Sniper and Rifle, huh? What a dangerous-sounding mother and daughter. So is Rifle's daughter, which means both mother and daughter now hate me. Little penguins are generally belligerent little creatures. It's hard to get them to warm up. But they're nocturnal, so you might be able to touch them during the day. You and Sniper get along well, don't you? Just like Sasha and Orla. But unlike Sniper and me, the two of them seem to truly understand one another. This one keeps me awake every night. Looks like I won't sleep until she leaves the nest. It must be rough for him, but it's pretty cute to watch for us. About the murder. Can you tell me anything about Jack Shipley's murder? I still can't believe Jack is gone. He's the one who brought me on board. How could he up and die on me? Did you and Mr. Shipley get along? He loved all animals and fish, but I'm not like that. but I still took pride in my work as a vet nonetheless. We got along well enough as business associates. And it's thanks to him my laboratory is what it is today. It is a pretty amazing laboratory. Ah, you have a certain taste, I see. I could tell you more about my lab if you'd like. Sure. The Crab Lab. This place just filled with electronics. What are those monitors for? Monitoring. Essentially, they're digital medical records for all the creatures here. I can also view the feed from the visitor's corridor security camera here. That way I can see that silly mother penguin when she tries to escape. So, you were the one who gave the security footage to the police? No, I wasn't here yesterday, but I did give my permission for them to take it. And I gave them a statement about Jack and Sasha arguing. Oh, so you were the one who witnessed it? That's right. It was late in the evening of the 19th, maybe about midnight. I saw them fighting near the aqua tub. I don't know what their argument was about, though. Are you sure you should be talking to us about this? I'm not taking sides. I'll give information to anyone who wants it. What do you do with that information at Sasha's trial is up to you. Wow, you're kind of rough around the edges, Dr. Crowders. You're a pretty nice guy. You are trying to pick a fight, aren't you, young lady? Oh, isn't that cute? He's easily embarrassed. Peep. Son of a gun. Are you hungry again already? That silly mother penguin's nowhere to be found again. Peep, peep, peep. Will you quit peeping in my ear? According to her walkie-talkie, Rifle is somewhere around the aqua tub. If you see her, could you bring her to me? I have to go examine some other creatures. No sweat. This time I'll get her to like me too. Rifle has escaped again. What is she, the Houdini of the penguin world? There's no guarantee we'll find her right away, but let's head for the aqua tunnel. Kids these days in their aqua tunnels. Right. July 21st. Shipshape Aquarium, aqua tunnel. Oh, heck. It's you two, the blue and yellow duo. I'm very angry about what you did this morning. Uh-oh. We ran into the sea lion before our penguin. I write the truth, and I will find the truth with my own eyes. I won't be bested by the likes of the blue and yellow duo. When did we become the blue and yellow duo? Athena will never give up. In that case, I'll leave the questioning to you, Athena. Thanks a lot, Widget. Well, at least she's a worthy adversary. Okay, let's do this. You'll do great. You know, being the boss isn't half bad. Okay. Last year's scoop. Have you been gathering material about last year's incident ever since? That is correct. An acquaintance of the victim asked me to look into it, you see. An acquaintance of the victim? I refuse to divulge any information about my clients. The aquarium is saying it was an accident, but I don't believe that's the truth. It seems to me they're all hiding something. Every last one. The only thing I can think is that killer whale murdered that poor girl. But you don't even know if that's true or not. That's enough out of you, yellow girl. As I said, I'm still investigating the matter. Once I learn the truth, I plan to write a sequel to this book. She is completely taken with her investigation. I came to make a report on the anniversary of the previous trailer's death. only to find the aquarium owner murdered. I was deeply shocked. So this incident happened on the exact same date as the last one. It can't be a coincidence. Anyway, we'd better ask Ms. DePloop about today's trial. Today's trial? So you heard Orla singing, and that's when you realized something was happening? Incorrect. Ooh, it's all so galling. I still can't believe the culprit used me, Norma DePloop. In any case, I swear that killer whale song brings misfortune. First last year, now again. Fun song like that? How could it bring misfortune to anyone? You think that barbaric song is fun? I'll never understand the taste of children. I don't remember that swashbuckler spectacular song being all that barbaric. Well, if you don't remember it, I'll gladly sing it for you. Oh.
Avast, mateys, landlubbers ho, hand o'er all your gold. Pillage, plunder, then feast like kings. Them's the joys of pirating.
Aww. That's how it goes. Now, what is fun about those lyrics, pray tell? She seemed to be enjoying it well enough. Wait a minute, that isn't the Swashbuckler Spectacular song. There's a song from Swashbuckler Spectacular.
Oh, we be pirates, we love to sail the seven seas. Just a bunch of scallywags who are as free can be. We swim through storms and waves, all because you see that treasure and adventures waiting just for me.
What was that? I've never heard that song before. What? It's a song I use in the Swashbuckler Spectacular. Oh, we be pirates, we love to sail the seven seas. Just a bunch of scalawags, as free can be. We swim through storms and waves, all because you see, grand treasure and adventures waiting just for me. But that can't be. It's completely different from the song a year ago. Avast, mateys, landlubbers ho, hand o'er all your gold. Pillage, plunder, then feast like kings. Them's the joys of pirating. Unless you show me some proof, I won't believe your song is right. I mean, we have video. She's so stubborn. Well, if it's proof she wants, it's proof she'll get of the Swashbuckler Spectacular song. Unless y'all decided it was irrelevant evidence. Here you go. This recording contains the Swashbuckler Spectacular song. In it, you can hear Miss Buckler and Orla singing together. And treasure the waiting. And treasure and the adventures waiting just for me. But I've never heard the song before. No. But I always sing a song during the Swashbuckler Spectacular. Well, I haven't seen the show recently. A year ago, there was a song that I sang to you. I'd recognize it anywhere. Perhaps that killer whale can sing two songs? According to Miss Buckler, Orla only knows one song. Is it the same song with a different, Because, I mean, fweet. I don't know if that fits both melodies. I don't have the ears for that. According to Miss Buckler, Orla only knows one song. Then, what was that song I heard? We wish we knew. The orca sang a song she isn't supposed to know how to sing. Swashbuckler video updated in the court record. The show song on the video is different from the one the Plume heard. It's obvious I have a lot more investigating to do on Ship-Shape Aquarium. And perhaps I'd better look into the Center for Dangerous Animal Control as well. The Center for Dangerous Animal Control? What's that? Can you tell us about this Center for Dangerous Animal Control? Just as the name implies, it's an organization that monitors dangerous animals. The center demanded the aquarium put the killer whale down a year ago. But put her down? The aquarium owner refused the demand, saying it was an accidental death. But I hardly think a persistent organization like that would just give up and go away. I'm quite sure the power of money helped convince them. What makes you think that? Once a month, the owner and the vet disappear from this aquarium. And I came to find out that each time a large amount of money was being paid out. Oh, and you think the money was going to the Center for Dangerous Animal Control? I'm looking into it now. You'll have to wait until my book comes out to see. In any case, I can't catch that man out on anything. But that veterinarian is not to be trusted. Dr. Herman Crab. There's still so much we don't know about him. Well, I don't see Raffle here. What do you want to do next? I don't know. I think we'd better stop by the office and discuss a plan of action. Okay. Sounds like a plan of action. July 21st. Write Anything Agency. Oh no. 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! Wow! You pulled Mr. Nick's cell phone from your magic panties. That's amazing. That's all for Trushy's Magic Show. Come back and see me next time. Great job, Trusy. You never fail to impress. I have no idea how you did that either. We're back. Oh, Pearls. Stopping by for a visit? Hello, Mr. Nick. Are you missing something? Thanks. From out of the old magic panties, huh? How's the investigation going, Mr. Wright? Oh, well, I guess we're going to talk about it. We don't have much time, but we didn't get a chance to check out the crime scene yet. I see. Oh, speaking of checking out the crime scene, Daddy, you should bring your forensics kit with you. Fingerprint powder to check for prints, and luminol testing fluid to look for blood. Wow, Trusy, I didn't know you had stuff like that too. I got them from a detective friend of mine. Mr. Nick, I'd like to help you with your investigation. Can I borrow your forensicing kit? I feel bad making you work when you're supposed to be having fun. I don't mind, and I'd like to see Rifle again too. If you have anything for me to do, I'd like to help too. Yeah? Thanks. I'll be sure to ask you if anything comes up then. Well, I'll be right here, hanging around, ordering Charlie, if you think of anything. I appreciate that, Apollo. I've got some good kids here. Alright, team, let's do our best. I have faith we can save Sasha all together. Sure feels nice to be part of a great group like this. I just want to say that I really love working here with all you fabulous people. Thank you for bringing me aboard, boss. Same here, Athena. She's so earnest, she's making me blush. Okay, let's all run over the aquarium. I hope I can be of some use with the forensicing kit. Hey, wait up, you two. They left without me. Enthusiasm. July 21st. Ship-Shape Aquarium, Orca Pool. Oh, no. Hmm. Just as we trust. Good timing. We're done with the crime scene for now. And we're just about to examine the show stage. Marlon Rhymes helped with the cleaning, so we've got to go talk with him. I thought he'd be more tight-lipped than this, but hey. You're welcome to look around here now if you'd like. Thank you. I think we'll do just that. Oh, by the way, if you want to examine the bottom of the pool, I recommend using that hoist over by the ladder to get down there. And that crane line thing hanging from the ceiling, right? Got it. Just stand on the ladder platform and the police guard will operate it for you. Thanks. Why couldn't the pool be less deep? Well, good luck to us both, in just as we trust. Now, Detective Fulbright's gone, we can do anything we want here. The guard is still here, so keep your voice down when you say stuff like that, Athena. Alright, time for examination stations. Ooh. Okay. It looks like the water was drained for the police investigation. It seems kind of sad somehow without the water. If someone that was there before is suddenly gone, it has a psychological effect. Like, for example, if all the magic props in the office were suddenly put away neatly. I don't think that's ever going to happen as long as Truthie continues to practice magic. Well, she might not always be interested in magic, you know. She's at the age when young women start to worry about their future. Same thing happened to me, and I ended up becoming a lawyer. I'm pretty sure Trucy will always be interested in magic. She gets it from her father. Alright. Yeah, we have examination, we have a look. Everything. She jumped right over that pool. One of the giant octopus legs has been broken off. Or the spikes sure can do a lot of damage. Mr. Shipley must have been really strong to be able to return those hits. I'm pretty amazing myself when it comes to strength. I run every day and I go mountain climbing too. I bet I can return all the spikes. Well, I'll be able to someday anyway. Do you really have to turn every little thing into a competition? Like. Alright, so. Missed it by that much. So Orla pulled his pirate flag and made the stuff fall down, huh? Hey, doesn't this pirate flag look like a transport stretcher to you? And judging by the size, it's probably for Orla. Hey, right. There are holes for her flippers, too. But that pirate flag design... Sorry, opening a beverage. Mr. Shipley sure was into the whole pirate thing. We get serious about the whole lawyer thing, too. We can't let Prosecutor Blackwell outdo us. Yeah. Alright, it's probably all shenanigans. The hoist. Yesterday I asked around about this orca pool room, you know. They said this hoist is used to move equipment and even Orla herself. How do they move Orla? Well, you just said the transport stretcher. I thought you'd ask that. Apparently they use a stretcher made specially for an orca. Well, what do you know? Athena looks pleased with herself. Okay, just checking for anything that's changed, I guess, because, you know, how that be. Let's use the hoist to go down to the bottom of the pool. Well, that's cute. Okay, so they can drain half of it. And then, without having to remove the orca just gets a small little area while they work on whatever they need to work on. We have all these shenanigans going on. And sweet. This must be Orla's bedroom. There's even a sofa and everything. Orla, congratulations on your not guilty verdict. But we have bad news. Now Sasha's been arrested instead. Orla seems sad. I'm sure she is. I can sense the sadness filling her heart. Don't worry, Orla. We'll save Sasha. I think Orla's wishing us good luck. Orla really seems to understand what we're saying. She can't understand our words, but I bet she can understand our hearts. Okay. Let's examine the things. They call this the captain's cabin on TV. Every night, by the light of the lantern, Orla pours over her treasures. Alright, the orca is nominally the captain. Sounds more like a miserly housewife going over the family finances. Wow. That's me. Wow, look at all that treasure. Those jewels in that crane are huge. They sure are. I guess everything is size large around here. Oh, everything is size old. I stand corrected. Ah. Is this a good time to get started, Mr. Nick? Started with what? This is the crime scene, right? So this should be the perfect place to start forensic it. She wants to use the forensics kit so badly she's practically beaming. Okay, let's do it. Forensicking it is. Hooray! I get to help! Alright, we'll need these. What's with the glasses, Mr. Wright? It's not like they're a fashion statement. We need them to see if there's any blood. Alright, girls, you spray the luminol wherever I need it, okay? Got it, Mr. Nick. I won't miss an inch. Oh, that was wrong. Got your glasses on, everybody? Good. Now to check out the bottom of the pool. So, shenanigans. Nothing should, remain from the prior Barks. Look, I see something. If your deductions are correct, boss, I guess this If your deductions are correct, boss, I guess this luminol reaction means that the victim hit this skull-shaped rock when he fell to his death. I guess so. Skull rock out of the court record. There's a bloodstain on the rock. Victim may have struck it when he fell to his death. Maybe. Oh no! I'm so sorry. I got some on Orla by mistake. Calm down, Pearly. It's okay. Look, there are luminol reactions on Orla, too. Poor thing was bleeding yesterday. Luminol must be showing her injuries. But wait a minute. Ms. de Plume said the blood disappeared when Orla put on the hat. Huh? So shouldn't her injuries be under her hat? If this blood isn't from Orla's injuries, then what could it be? I guess that's about it for inside the pool. Let me just get a quick photo to remember the occasion by. It's not every day we get to see Pop in the aquarium pool. Yeah, that's a good shot. I'll mark where the luminol reactions were. Yay, my first collaborative work with Pearly. The pool bottom photo added to the court record. A photo of the bottom of the pool. The locations of the bloodstains detected with luminol are sketched in. I don't feel like I got to examine all the things at the bottom of the pool. Ah, I hear something. Oh no. Orla? Boss, something's wrong with Orla. What? You're right. She's listless, and she's sinking. Oh no, maybe it's because that luminol I got on her. What do we do, Mr. Nick? We can't do anything for ourselves. Let's get Dr. Crab. I'll run get him. What's Orla's condition? She's listless and sinking. Maybe she's unconscious? The pool is drained. Son of a gun, who did this? She'll drown unless we do something. Here, give me a hand. Us? No, I meant the steel samurai. Of course you. Just help me. What? What? All right. What do you want us to do? There's no time to fill the pool to get her up to the top. Get the orchestrator. It's a piece of black cloth with a skull and crossbones on it. Looks like a pirate flag. When the stretcher's ready, press the hoist button. Okay, we're on it. Read this button. Examine. We get this 3-incher. There's no time to be examining this. I missed. So this pirate flag is a stretcher for the orca, huh? We can't use it with all this stuff on it. Let's clear it off. Well, that's a lot of cleaning up. Good. Now, push the hoist button and lower the stretcher. The control panel's on the wall to your right. Yeah. To our right. Ah, this must be the button to move the hoist. Dr. Crab, the stretcher is ready. Good. Let's get it under Orla. I'll take it from here. Stand back. I have to treat her immediately. There's something in her stomach. There, I got it all out. Will Laura be all right, Dr. Crab? Yeah, she'll be fine. She's just sleeping now. Orcas are mammals, so they won't die if they're out of the water for a little while. When their own weight puts stress on their organs and their skin starts to dry out. I put some of my special handmade cream on her skin as an emergency measure. Feel better soon, Orla. Oh, if only I hadn't got that luminol on her. Luminol? No problem there. That stuff just washes right off. Orla's condition has nothing to do with you, young lady. Really? Then what is wrong with Orla? I don't need to share that information with you people. It's none of your business. I have to get back to my round, so I'll leave the rest of the crew. Please keep an eye on Orla while I rouse up some crew members. Dr. Crab sure is acting funny. He seems to be hiding something. Maybe we should check on Orla's condition before the staff gets here. Okay, we'll do some examination. Will you let me go back down, question mark? I guess we don't need to examine the bottom of the pool again. I wanna... How are we hovering here? Orla, open your eyes. I know how you feel, Athena, but we better let Orla rest right now. How'd this happen? Mr. Wright, we have to examine ourselves right now. I wish we could, but we're lawyers, remember? But there must be something we can do. Well, we can investigate the cause of her condition. Didn't we have evidence that might tell us something about the cause? Shenanigans. But evidence also? Maybe it's not Sasha's medicine. Maybe it's the orca's medicine. We'll check this first. There you go. We should check out the contents of Orla's stomach, I guess. Hey, I see something mixed in with the fish. Looks like a medicine capsule. There's something written on it. I think it says 3 Z's. What would it be doing in Orla's stomach? Mysterious capsule added to the court record. A strange capsule that was found in Orla's stomach. 3 Z's is printed on it. Sleeping pills? I wonder what kind of medicine it is. Let's ask Dr. Crab. Might have something to do with Orla's condition. Maybe we'd better not ask. He must have noticed it himself, yet he didn't mention it. I think he's hiding something about Orla's condition. If we show him the capsule, he might try to take it away from us. Yeah, I guess he was acting pretty sketchy. Okay, let's look into ourselves then. Good idea. When we get back to the office, we can ask for Apollo's help. Well, I guess that wraps up our investigation here. Oral's still in fully awake yet. Oh, here comes some staff. Looks like they're going to put Orla back in the pool. And I guess they're going to fill the pool back up. I bet that will take a while. Well, I guess we can leave Orla in the staff's capable hands now. Right. So where to now? Well, let's head to the show stage next. If we're lucky, the police will be done with the place. Okay. I guess we already examined this area, but let's take another look around. Okay, will you let me re-hoist back down? Oh yeah, and they took her back down to the bottom. Okay. Alright. Show stage. Ooh. July 21st. Shipshape Aquarium. Show stage. Okay. So this is where they hold the Swashbuckler Spectacular, huh? Looks like the police are done with their work here. Hey, it's you lawyers. How could you let Sasha get arrested? Didn't I ask you to take care of her? We're sorry we couldn't prevent her from getting arrested. But as our lawyers, we'll do everything we can for her. Sorry I got upset. If there's anything I can do to help Sasha, just say the word. Marlon, you can trust in Mr. Nick. I'm going to do what I can, too, with his forensicing kit. I'm going to cover this whole area with forensicing. Atta girl, small fry. You can have free reign of this place. I want to check this place out, but I'd better talk to Mr. Rhymes, too. Alright, we'll talk. Helping with cleaning. I hear you helped Sasha with the cleaning, Mr. Rhymes. Well, not really helped. I was just taking care of the orca here while she cleaned. Sasha felt bad for making Orla stay up so late, so she asked me to give her a snack. It was a little bit less than her ordinary meals, but she seemed satisfied. Oh yeah, and I put Orla on the transport stretcher too. Transport stretcher? Come on. See that hoist up there on the right? Stretcher can be suspended from it. The stage show is right next to the orca pool room. And we use the hoist to move the orca or cargo between the two areas. So the rail we saw in the orca pool room runs all the way here, huh? Why? Did you want to take a ride? Aerial investigation, huh? Sounds good to me. Ways into the room without a key card sounds good to me. No, that's okay. I like my investigations on sweet terra firma. Actually, the hoist can only be operated from the orca pool room. Oh, that's right. I remember seeing the hoist control panel in there. So, I'm sorry, but I can't give you a ride without somebody on the other end. No need to be sorry. Phew, dodged that bullet. About the murder. If it weren't Miss Buckler or Orla, who else could have killed Mr. Ship? Well, I know Sasha's innocent, but I'm not so sure about the orca. What? But we proved her innocence in court this morning. But a few days ago, that orca attacked Sasha right here in the show pool. I saw that orca take Sasha's body into her mouth and squeeze her chest. Her chest? They're probably practicing lifesaver trick. But Sasha was being crushed so bad she couldn't even blow the whistle. I wanted to help her right away, but look, I hate to admit it, but I froze. I'm a weak man. I can't protect anyone. I doubt there are many people who would pit themselves against an orca. Everybody tried to talk her out of it, but she wouldn't give up on practicing. When we said Orla could kill her, she said she trusted Orla. Yeah, well, everybody else seems to think Orla's a killer. How can you trust a creature that can't speak? You can't even know what it's thinking. With orcas and dolphins, you can have communication of the heart. Do you know about songs? I'm new here, so I don't know. I don't really think being new here has anything to do with it in this instance. Actually, it kind of does. Let's violate some HIPAA. I'm new here, so okay. Fine. Alright. This one doesn't have me wanting to do a lot of showing things to people. Hydrate? Yeah, I can do that. It is warm in here, y'all. Unseasonably warm. Well, not unseasonably. 'Tis the season indeed. Unreasonably warm. Okay, so we did our talk. Let's do some of the examination. Hey, there's a skeleton adrift. It's just a prop. Were you really scared? A little bit. By your screaming. Is this skeleton an enemy defeated by Orla's pirates? No, he's an informant named Skeleton Kid. A dashing, spirited character, neither friend nor foe. So you're saying he's alive in the show? Interesting. Check out the ladder. Look at this pool. It's huge. So this is where they do Swashbuckler Spectacular? This show pool is the same depth as the Orca pool. They practice the tricks in the Orca pool, then do the real show here. So he could have fallen into the other pool. Bam, bam. I don't know. Are you interested in the Swashbuckler Spectacular? Oh, of course. I only seen it on TV, though. Well, I'm new here, so I've never even seen it once. Athena is a big fan. She watches the recording over and over. I tried to show it to you just a moment ago, but you said you didn't. I love a show in the ocean. Standing here makes me feel like I'm at the beach. Especially with it open to the sky. You can even hear the sound of the surf nearby. Why don't you take a dip in the pool? Really? I can't? In that case... What are you talking about? You can't swim here. We were just joking. Right. Of course. I was just joking too. Don't tell me she was actually going to do it. She was going to do it. Captain Orla's Swashbuckler Spectacular. This colorful sign. Didn't Miss Buckler make it? Wow, how did you know? Yeah, that sign is for the new show. Before she went to clean, she painted it and left it to dry. She told me to keep an eye on it while I was taking care of the orca. Huh? In that skull rock there on the right? Mr. Rhymes, is the skull rock a part of the set for the new show? It also has penguin tracks on it? Yeah, I guess so. If they were going to use it in the show, what's it doing in the orca pool? Skull rock updated in the court record. A new show prop that was at the orca pool. The victim struck it when he fell. The sign is so eye-catching with all those twinkling stars, of which 2 are clearly penguin feet in the corner. The upper left there. I think they're supposed to be starfish. It's for the pirate show after all. A few of them look more like leaves to me. Handmade sign added to the court record. A sign Sasha made for the new show. It's been left to dry since the early hours of the 20th. Sasha put so much effort into making the sign for the new show. But yeah, definitely. Yes. All the effort you put into a sign like that, you don't make those. Someone walked across the sign while it was still wet. Rifle probably has pink feet. Anyway. Sasha put so much effort into making this sign for the new show. No wonder she was mad about what happened. Ah, I wonder what he's talking about. I'd better ask. We've examined pretty much everything here, but I literally only looked at the skeleton and the sign. The water, I guess. The new show. You say Miss Buckler was mad. Was it because of the new show? Me and my big mouth. Okay, but you never heard it from me. There was a rumor that the captain wasn't going to let Sasha be in the new show. What? Why not? I don't know. It was just a rumor. I don't know if it was true. So Mr. Shipley was going to do the show all by himself? Swashbuckler flyer updated in the court record. An advertisement for a new show. It appears that Sasha was not slated to return. Well, I can't even imagine the show without Miss Buckler. It'd be like, where's the beef? Is she trying to say it would be like bones without any meat on it? Sasha wanted to go back to the old Swashbuckler Spectacular. But now the captain's gone, who knows what's going to happen with the show? And Mr. Nick, I found some peculiar fingerprints. Pearls, I almost forgot she's been forensicing for me all this time. Oh, who's that? Ah! Prosecutor Blackwell, what are you doing here? And not in prison? Which should be abolished, but still is where you belong at the moment. Just some business to attend to. Prosecutor Blackwell insisted, so I brought him along to get a little exercise. Is it business with us? No, not you. My business is with that animal keeper there. Marlon Rhymes. You will be a witness for the prosecution tomorrow. You gotta be kidding. Why would I want to testify against Sasha? What you want does not matter. Now, come along. But if I leave, who's going to feed the orca? The other animal keepers are too scared to go near now. Maybe I can help? I'm concerned about Orla's health. In this way, I can stay close and look after her. Also, the literal veterinarian is concerned about the orca's health and is with her right now, right? I can feed her and do a telecast too if you need me to. I'll do anything to help. Sounds like Pearls wants to do something nice for Orla and make sure she's okay. Small fry, are you tripping? That orca is dangerous, you know? I'll be fine. I'm just happy to help. Oh, but I don't have a TV phone. I won't be able to contact you if I have to do a telecast. Marlon, may I please borrow yours? What? Sure, small fry. Anything for you. Especially when you're going out of your way to help like this. I don't know if I'm going to testify, but I guess I can at least hear what the police have to say. Thanks for your cooperation. Now, justice will be served with a strategy meeting. Come on, Mr. Rad. Let's get back to our investigation. Aside. The police have already investigated all there is to investigate. Your efforts are a waste of time. Nothing we do to try and save our clients is a waste of time, Prosecutor Blackwell. Today, the Orca. Tomorrow, Sasha Buckler. You intend to save them both. You say you believe in your clients, but isn't money really your true motivation? Why not admit you're only doing this for your own benefit? I could understand that much more readily than your empty, righteous talk. Our own benefit? That's not why we're doing it. Now, Athena, try not to let him get to you. All right, we should be off, Prosecutor Blackwell. In justice we trust. I've never been so insulted. Be right back. I need some water to wash away the anger. Uh-oh. She hit Prosecutor Blackwell with that water. He doesn't seem to care, though. I guess prosecutors these days are more about harsh monochrome than fancy frills. Oh, wait. What about those peculiar fingerprints you said you found, Pearls? I'll tell you all about them. So tell me about this big discovery you made. Well, I don't know if it's a big discovery, but I found some odd fingerprints on the pool ladder over there. Those are the same, the bruise on the corpse. That. Kind of. I don't know. It's probably not exactly the same, but it definitely pattern matches. I found some odd fingerprints on the pool ladder over there. Okay, so what's peculiar about them? Well, they're on the left side of the ladder, but they're right-hand prints. Wouldn't a person usually hold the left side of a ladder with their left hand? Plus, I think they were made from above by grasping the ladder with the right hand. Now that you mention it, that is strange. I wonder whose prints they are. I mean, that wouldn't be strange if you're reaching into the water to pull some out. I compared them with the prints on file. They turned out to be Marlon's. How did he manage to leave prints in such an awkward position? So, Mr. Nick, was I helpful? Yes, you were. Thank you very much, Pearls. Okay, so right hand on left side of ladder, left hand on right side of guy. Yes, you were. Thank you very much, Pearls. I don't know if they're related to the case yet, but I'll keep them in mind. Ladder prints added to the court record. The fingerprints discovered by Pearls at the show stage. They're Rhymeses, but there's something odd about them. I bet Detective Fulbright doesn't know about these prints. Imagine their search wouldn't as thorough here as it was at crime scene. You're probably right. I'm sure they checked everything at the actual crime scene. But I guess they can't do forensics on every inch of the rest of the aquarium. Although once you learn that this pool is also 65 feet, that definitely makes other things very sus. We could, thanks to Pearly, and now we have a new piece of information. Oh, you're embarrassing me, Athena. Ooh. Hey, it's Raffle. We gotta catch her. Don't worry, she's being a good girl right here in my lap. Well, I'm glad she's been found. I forgot we were looking for her, actually. Yeah, thanks again to Pearly. I think somebody's jealous. Well, I think I'll go talk to the staff about Orla. All right. Good luck, Pearls, and thanks again. Well, I guess we're done with things here. What do you want to do next? How about if we have Apollo check out our mystery evidence? Oh, that's right. We haven't done that yet. Good idea. Let's stop by the office. July 21. Write Anything Agency. Oh, you're back. How's the investigation going? It's going pretty well, but there are still things we need answers to. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Well, there is, and we just learned it. Apollo, there's something I'd like your help with. You have work for me? What is it? Could you have this capsule checked out? I think it's some kind of medicine. Sure thing, Mr. Wright. I'll go to a hospital or something and have someone take a look. Let's see. I'm pretty sure the closest one is Sakefield Clinic. Good luck, Apollo, and thanks. I wonder if they'll let us see Sasha now. It has been quite a while. Let's stop by the detention center and see. We have something to deliver to her, too, don't forget. July 21st, detention center. Visitor's room. She doesn't even know that we've been planning on defending her. She's been agonizing here. The bark. All right, boss, chin up. We have to lift Sasha's spirits. I like your enthusiasm. Okay, so they let her have weapons in prison. Okay. I mean, I know it's fake, but still. Ahoy there, me hearties. Ahoy there, me hearties. Thank you for coming. Alright. I'll be in good spirits. Worry not about me. She's trying to cheer us up. Well, that went over like a lead balloon. I was trying to make up for all your trouble. Maybe the two of you need to take it easy. I guess they both have the same idea. We came to let you know we can take on your defense if you'll have us. What? Is something wrong? Why is she hiding from us? Prosecutor Blackwell said that you two would abandon me. But here you are, to my rescue. That's why I'm so happy. It sounds like she's crying back there. Of course we wouldn't abandon you. Sasha, don't cry. Maybe the two of you need to take it easy. Right, now I've got crying in stereo. So distressing. Okay, I'm alright now. Thank you for taking on my case. We're glad to do it. Well, now that you're smiling again, we have a few questions to ask you. About the murder. On the night before the murder, did you enter the Orca pool room alone? That's right. On July 20th, from 3 to 6 a.m., I was there cleaning and organizing. The captain and I were actually supposed to clean together starting at 4 a.m., but we got in a fight. couldn't face him, so I went an hour early and started cleaning. What does your pool and cleaning involve? Well, first we have to move all of the show stage pool before we get started. Mr. Rhymes mentioned he took care of all that in the show stage pool. After all was moved, I drained the pool and rearranged the equipment and props. And did the captain ever show up? 4 a.m. came and went, but he never showed. I bet he was mad at me. I wish he had apologized to him instead of being all prickly and angry like a scorpion fish. Orla. I'm glad we could prove Orla's innocence, but we didn't know you'd get arrested. As long as Orla's safe, I'm happy. I'm so glad I found you two. You guys are the best. I'm glad you found us too. You're the best, Sasha. I never imagined Orla's tricks would ever be used to commit a crime. Could you tell us more about the lifesaver trick? Yeah, sure. Here's a little speaker on the captain's clothes and on the training dummies. That speaker can emit sound waves. When a trick command is issued with a whistle, Orla uses the sound waves as a guide to find the person she's supposed to rescue. I see. Does anybody else know about how that trick works? Well, the entire crew knows about it. But it takes quite a bit of practice to be able to command the lifesaver trick. Wouldn't be easy to do for anybody who wanted to train her. And that's why they suspected Sasha. And Orla can only perform one trick per signal. In other words, she can't perform 2 tricks at a time. We selected in the court record. Orla performs 1 trick per signal. She can't do 2 at a time. Wait, so she can't do the singing trick and the lifesaver trick at the same time? So what was that song Miss DePlume heard? Oh, Mr. Wright, I just remembered. We have to return to Sasha. Oh, yeah, you're right. I have it right here in evidence. And we have to give Sasha that item Detective Fulbright gave us too. Okay, so... the bag. And I guess her keycard? Or what's the other one? I only recognize 1 item. Why are they telling me there are 2? Which is bad, I guess. Presenting. Oh, oh, right, the calendar. Calendar belongs to her. Prescription belongs to her. Detective Fulbright asked us to give you this medicine. That bill-sucking blackguard had the spine to send me a gift. Dread-powered no stash. Don't stand there gaping like a weak little minnow. Have at you. Ooh, real swashbuckling battle. If it be a fight you want, a fight you shall have. Could you two please not drop into show mode out of the blue? Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, I'll take that medicine. She's acting kind of funny. What is the medicine for, by the way, if I might ask? Well, I guess I can't keep it a secret from you two. I suffer from a heart condition. A heart condition? Well, you better go to the hospital right away. Take it easy, Athena. She's in detention, remember? Don't worry. It's not as serious as it sounds. They can fix it with surgery. Not serious? A heart condition's a heart condition. Don't tell us not to worry. Yeah, I'm sorry. The captain was just as mad at me the day before yesterday.
I returned 2 burgers heavier.
Ooh. Are these home burgers or are they burgers produced by professionals? Yeah, I'm sorry. Cam was just as bad at me the day before yesterday. We both got so worked up at one point. It was like a shark eat shark situation. That sounds scary. Do you mind if I ask more about that fight? reason for the fighting? Why were you arguing with Mr. Shipley?
Friend was grilling and invited us over.
Captain knew about my heart condition. He was worried about me. So he said he wouldn't put me in the new show. See, I'm not in the new flyer. Oh, you're right. It's just all in the new adversary Red Stash. I was so upset and frustrated. I was still crying when I went to do cleaning. And I cried for quite a while before I drained the pool, too. But then, you know what? Orla did a trick to try and cheer me up. She acted out the scene where she defeats the giant octopus by spiking a ball at it. She spiked that ball so hard she even ended up breaking off one of the octopus's legs. What a dramatic way to cheer up a friend. And this goes back to putting evidence on top of other evidence temporarily, I don't know. So that's why we argued, because he wasn't going to put me in the new show. But I was determined to be in the show yesterday. It was July 20th, you see. The anniversary of the death of the trainer before me. Azure Summers. The person Amanda Plume wrote about in her book. I wanted to explain to the audience it was an accident, not murder. That's why I needed to be in that show so bad. So during the cleaning, I moved the skull rock to the orca pool. What? Why? It was a key prop. I figured the new show couldn't go on without it. I thought they'd be forced to switch back to the old show. Wow, that was pretty extreme. Skull Rock updated in the court record. Moved from the show pool during cleaning time. The victim struck it when he fell to his death. Ah! Okay, that only complicates things further. Well, I mean, it helps narrow down the time when the captain could have appeared. So Sasha moved the skull rock to the orca pool at the time of the clip. And if there's blood on that rock, then that must mean that the victim's death occurred after the rock was moved. Around what time did you finish up the cleaning? It was about 6 a.m. So that places suspicion on whoever met the victim after 6 a.m. Whoever, huh? Might there perhaps be someone who was supposed to meet with the victim at 7 a.m.? We'll talk about Azure Summers first. So Azure Summers was the trainer before you? Well, that's right. She was a year older than me. She taught me all about how to command order. I bet Azure and Sasha were like sisters to one another. She was the one who taught me the signals for the singing and lifesaver tricks, too. You said it was a new trick! After she died, I swore on this charm. Huh? I vowed to become a great trainer someday, just like Azure. What is that charm? Well, it's a keepsake to remember Azure by. She always wore it. She told me once she and her boyfriend had matching charms. I never found out who he was, so I couldn't give this one to him. I've had it ever since. We're keeping the memory of Miss Summers alive. Captain always carried around a memento of Azure too, or walkie-talkie. Ah? Did the victim have a walkie-talkie on him? Maybe I should show Sasha the victim's photos and see what she has to say. No, it's not in its holster. Not like it was with the previous traitor's death. Oh, and you can see the card memento there under her hand. Well. Okay, so show the victim's photos, I suppose. Alright, but first off... Presenting your calendar, possibly. With a captain at the Orca pool at 7 a.m. This is your calendar, isn't it, Sasha? Huh? No, mine's at the aquarium. Yeah? Mr. Rhymes said he found this one in the nap room. Huh. I don't think anybody else at the aquarium used a calendar like that. The owner of this calendar had a meeting scheduled with the victim. This mystery person might be the killer. We better find the calendar's owner. Calendar updated in the court record. Turns out this doesn't belong to Sasha. A meeting with the victim was scheduled for 7 a.m. on the 20th. Okay, I ask you about the pill. Sorry. Sea creatures are the only thing I know anything about. Well, that's alright. Don't worry about it. Gee, I didn't mean to put her in a funk. Okay, so we said the victim's photos. The victim didn't appear to have a walkie-talkie with him at the time of his death. Huh? But I talked to the captain on his walkie-talkie before I started the cleaning. But there's no walkie-talkie showed in these crime scene photos. I don't understand it. The captain always kept that walkie-talkie with him. Maybe the culprit took it away? Maybe. But what would be the point of that? I'd better organize the data I have on the victim in the court record. Shipley's autopsy report and photo of the body consolidated. Captain always kept that walkie-talkie by his side. It was the walkie-talkie Azure used right until her death. In the middle of the show, the orca brought Azure up to the surface in her mouth. Oh, we're doing a lifesaver trick! She left tooth marks in Azure's walkie-talkie. Captain said he always kept that walkie-talkie with him so he'd never forget. So he didn't keep the scabbard because it doesn't have the bite marks in it. So the walkie-talkie was really important to the victim. But now the captain's dead too. I'm the only one left who can protect Orla from the ship's doctor. Protect Orla from the ship's doctor? I wonder what Sasha means. If only we could ask. What did you mean by protect Orla from the ship's doctor? You know, Harmon Crab. Ever since the accident a year ago, he's been completely different. When Azure died, he said he was going to euthanize the orca. Before that, he always used to say that euthanizing animals was a despicable act. Euthanize the orca? That's horrible. They all thought that Azure's death was the orca's fault. Nobody believed them, May. The ship's doctor always keeps poison that you can euthanize the orca with on hand. And if Orla had been pronounced guilty in yesterday's trial, he would have used it. He was going to put her down right away. That ship's doctor was close with both Captain and Azure, you know. I think he hates Orla. I guess we'd better look into Dr. Crab a little more. Boss, let's go see Dr. Crab. I was just thinking the same thing. We have a lot of questions to ask him. Oof. July 21st, Shipshape Aquarium, Hub of Danger. Oh, it's Pearls. Rifle, what are you doing here? Rifle came in here, so I followed her. Oh, that's right. We were supposed to deliver Rifle to him. I completely forgot. Oh, Rifle! What are you doing? Stop that. You silly mother penguin. What have you injured my spectacular genius brain? Dr. Crab? Are you all right? Oh, it's you people. I see you brought Rifle for me. Rifle was really laying into you. Well, she hates me because she thinks I took her baby away from her. Beep. Gee, your rifle looks so happy. Is she actually playing with Sniper? Stop all this cacophony. Biological parent and the caregiver parent locked in a struggle over the child. Do you think you could hold this silly mother penguin down for me? All right, I'll try. No. What are you doing? I think a rifle just threw something up. Oh, I'm getting food for Sniper out of rifle. Mother penguins stock up food for their babies in their stomachs. They break it down in there so that it's easier for the baby to eat. Wow, you sure know a lot about animals. Kind of his job. You're trying to pick a fight with me again, aren't you, young lady? Yes, I know a lot about animals. I'm a licensed veterinarian. Rifle certainly isn't a bad mood, even for her.
He looks kinda like Spike from Cowboy Bebop.
I still need to experience Cowboy Bebop. I have no reference. They told us not to present it, so what happens if I do? Nah. Alright, heck. It's actually getting to be about the end this time, so instead of getting involved with a whole new conversation, we'll go ahead and call it here. Pet la nuit for the night. Let's see here. Oh, heck. If only everything. Okay.